Hello and welcome to another video about tech stuff. Today I have an unboxing and installation video of how to do this thing. How to install an m.2 SSD in my brand new gaming PC. Well, brand new, a month old. As you know, that computer came with 1 terabyte. I installed 2 terabytes for extra storage, and they're both hard drives. They're both 7200s. But I got this today, so I'm gonna unbox it for you guys, and we are going to install it in my brand new gaming PC. So this is not the fastest SSD out there, obviously. I mean, this costs like $80. I don't remember exactly how much it cost, but it's definitely gonna work out for me because it is night and day between SSDs and traditional hard drives. Specifically, this is a 3D NAND with 256 gigabytes, m.2 2280 SATA 6 gigabytes per second SSD, SU800. I think this is the model number. It's ADATA. And a lot of you might say, oh, well, how come you didn't get a nice Samsung one? Well, didn't want to spend money. That's one thing. And two, this is the same brand of RAM that they put in my computer that it came with. So I figured if it's good enough for the RAM, it must be good enough for the SSD, right? But we'll see. The knife, yes, it's a kitchen knife. And the box, we can simply insert the knife here. Actually, let me move this out of the way. I don't need that anymore. There you go. Put that away. Put your finger in there. Oh, it's in a little plastic tray. Okay, let's take that out. Oh my god, that is so small. That is so tiny. Compare it to a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch video game cartridge box. It's barely narrower than that by like half an inch or 3/4 of an inch. So the plastic is actually wider than this. So you see that? So you do see the little sticker of ADATA on there. Let me get in closer. And it does say M.2, it does say 256. So, okay. Try to see if we can take it out. Nothing on the back. Nice little circuit board there. Alright. So now, I'm going to leave it in here. I don't want to, potentially damage it. So I'm going to leave it here. And now I'm going to grab my computer, put it on the bed, and then unscrew stuff, and then we'll see what we can do with my hard drives and all this other crap. Alright? Alright, so to take off the side panel in this version, and I will have a link in the description for the PC and the video of the unboxing. These are just thumb screws, and you take those off really fast. Very, very fast, actually. It's very easy. It's really smooth and soft to work with. Counterclockwise, of course. There we go. And now simply you can just lift it up a little bit. It's glass, so careful. There you go. Set that down to the side of here. And now we have access to the inside. The M.2 slot is right here. Where is it? I know I saw it here somewhere. There it is. Yep. There it is. Right there. That's the thing where you insert the little M.2. And it doesn't have screws, or does it? So after further inspection here, I noticed I don't have a screw. That might be in the box where the computer came in, which luckily I do have still. Obviously, don't throw that away. And also, it will be good to actually read the manual for the motherboard. It's an Asus B350 Prime B350A MA or something. I forgot all the names and numbers. But we should really look at that and see how we can actually install the M.2 slot and tell us where the screw is. Alright, I am in my car and I've noticed that the ADATA M.2 SSD box did not have a little screw for the SSD. And then I realized on my motherboard, my old computer, well, not my old computer, sorry, my computer's motherboard, like the box, it didn't have any screws in there too that fit. So now I went to Target, didn't have it, no surprise there. And so now I'm going to Home Depot and we'll see if they have it there. I went to Home Depot and got all of these, see if any of these fit, because on Amazon, 2 screws for M.2 SSDs cost $6. That's like 100 times more expensive than shrimp, I think. So we'll see what we can get. And it looks like we have a winner. So I think this one fits perfectly. So how do we install the drive? You can only do it this way, because if you look at the contactors at the end, the top tab is actually thicker or wider actually than the bottom one. So if you try to install the drive like this, it will not work. It only goes in one way. So if you try it, you'll see that it doesn't work, so you have to do it the other way. There's really only one way to do this. So you grab this, you kind of go a little bit at an angle here, insert it. You hear that? Let it drop. And then right here, you'll see the little screw. Can you focus in on there? Yeah, you'll see a little screw right there. And then just put the other, not the screw, but the hole there. You have to put the little screw, and then you'll be fine. Let me tighten that up, and then I'll come right back. So here at my channel at IRB Productions, it's all about saving money, right? Now, like I said, if these didn't work, if all of these screws didn't work, which is the number 2 size, I would have had to go on Amazon and buy a couple, wait a couple days, and spend $6. All of that cost $5.08. I can go ahead and return 4 of those, you know. So how did I save money right now? Well, I used one of the only one screw, the only one that I opened, because the first one that fit. So I used that one, but I put 2 little nuts on it. So let me see if I can zoom in here. See that? You see 2 of those right there, 1 and 2. Now, first what I did was I made the nuts go all the way up to where the head of the screw is, and then once it was in place, once I put the screw down there, I kind of undid the nuts so they go down like if they were coming off, but they just landed on the SSD copper part right there. So that's how I save money. Now let's see if I can get in there. Show you. So see, if I go this way, I can tighten it, which means it'll come up. But if I go this way, it loosens up and it comes down to the bottom. So it's just holding the SSD in place, right? So now what I need to do is I need to go ahead and zoom out first. So it's right there. It's nicely snug in place. That's good. I am going to go flip this over, and I am going to unplug my hard drive, which is the one that it has the Windows system on it. And then I'm going to grab my flash drive, which has the install Windows file, and I'm going to install that, and then we'll see how it goes. We'll connect everything up and see if we can get it to work. I have now installed the other glass panel. I don't know if you can see it down there. Only put 2 screws in case I need to take it off again. I flipped it over. I took off the rear panel, which is just like the other panel, and you can see my 2 drives. And then you can ask, wait a minute, how do you know which one's which? Well, from my previous video, you know that I installed the top one. That's the one I installed, which is 2 terabytes. So this is where my Windows is. So all I will have to do is unplug one or the other. It doesn't really matter which one you do. Unplug that one. And then, there you go. It's a little tab you to press. There you go. It's not plugged in anymore, which means it will no longer boot, because that is my boot drive. So let's install it. Let's connect it and start it up and see if we can install Windows on there. All right. So it powers on, which is good. The keyboard and mouse seem to be getting power. Not the mouse though. Oh, there it is. So I got the motherboard boot up screen, so that's good. I went ahead and actually unplugged the other hard drive just to be on the safe side, just so it doesn't see any other drives. I wanted to just see the M.2 and the boot manager, which is from the flash drive. There's a bunch of videos online you can look, and you can do that for yourself. I'm not gonna go over that here, but let's go ahead and do that. So we press enter for Windows 10 setup, 64-bit. loading files. And then let me put this on the tripod. I'll be right back. All right, here I am on the tripod here. I have the monitor here. Let's aim it forwards for you guys a little bit. There we go. So it looks like it's gonna boot normally. That's good. Well, not normally, but you know, the way you expect it to. So English US next. That's right. Perfect. Install now. You can't repair it because there's nothing on the drive supposedly, right? So let's see. So my USB flash drive is actually a 2.0. This computer only has 3.0. So I guess we could get this done a lot faster if I had a 3.0 drive, but I don't. I do, but I don't want to use it for that. I use it for other stuff because I'm just gonna leave that 2.0 drive as like the install Windows version. And that's it. So you have to accept, next. This time I just went into custom and I did that. Let's format it just to be on the safe side. We can't. So, okay, let's keep going. Okay, there you go. It's starting to copy. So that was my bad. I put, not repair, but I put, you know, keep your files. And obviously I shouldn't have done that. So let's see how it does and I'll come right back. The Windows update, obviously. So here we are with our traditional setup screen for Windows 10. We do customize. I basically turned everything off because I am paranoid. I already know what this says. If you want to read it, you can pause the video or when you get that. So no password for now. Cortana, not now. It's going really fast because it's an SSD, obviously. So there we go. As soon as it hits the Windows home screen desktop, I will end this video and then I will edit. It'll take a couple of hours to install everything and then go back and edit the video. But I should have that up and running in a little bit. Right now, what time is it? It's Thursday night and it's it's 8:11 or 8:10 p.m. So we'll see how long this takes. Hopefully I can get this up for you guys tonight. The only thing that I have left to do here is go ahead. I need to reconnect my hard drives, wipe the 1 terabyte that I used for Windows, and make sure that I'm not going to use that anymore to boot, and do all the updates on this, and then maybe I'll even do a BIOS update. But it looks like we're good to go. So as soon as it gets to the desktop, I will end this video. Like I said, there it is. We got there, and then all I need to do now is I'm actually going to go ahead and go restart, and I am going to make sure that the m.2 SSD is actually the very first one that it picks from booting into, right? Because since I am going to plug in the other one, the 1 terabyte, which also has Windows on it, it will try to run it. All right, so here we have it, folks. Windows Boot Manager m.2 data, and then the Windows Boot Manager for the SATA, and then the m.2 data, again for the drive. So let's boot it up and see what happens. So Explorer, and go to this PC, and we have 345 of 930, 1 terabyte of 1.8. So there you go. It's booting off the m.2. If we go to the task manager and we go into more details, I'll maximize it again. Performance, history setup, last BIOS time 18.5 seconds. So there you go. So disable and disable. I don't want that crap on, right? Let me know what you guys think of the video, if it was too long, if it was too short, if you want more details, if you want more visual effects. Do you want to see me in a Batman mask? The old 90s Batman mask, which I do have. Let me know in the comments. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.